We got to deliver the message because people need to know how they can flip houses, how they can wholesale houses, how they can make $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 in the next 90 days or less by taking massive action, because that's what we're here to do today. And we've got a gift for you, the offer calculator. That's right. My flip profit calculator is yours today. It's a freebie this week. Bam! Got it coming to you. Part of the Black Friday Freedom event all month long here at Friendly Flipper Academy. I'm giving away gifts every single week. That's right. Hop on the live. I told you this is what we're going to do yesterday. Started giving away the calculator yesterday. Today we're back to use the calculator live in action, live free coaching all month long. Turn on notifications. You're gonna wanna know when I go live because I'm bringing massive value. Just know that ahead of time. We've got the offer calculator here today. Oh my, I got the alert. Look at that on my phone. It gave me the notification. I've got to tune in. That's right. We're tuning in live. Okay, when you see that live, what's up? What's up, Brenda? What's up? I can see. Okay, perfect. We're getting this whole system put together, as you can see here at Premier Studios in Santa Maria, California. So check it out. We're going live, bringing the massive value. Yesterday, I was giving away the offer calculator, my flip profit calculator freebie. Look, have you got it yet? Have you got your copy? If you want it and you haven't got it yet, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat right now. Eileen is looking at the chat and she's seeing who needs a copy. Will hook you up. She's your hookup. Eileen in Real Estate is the handle. She's got your hookup on the offer calculator. Today we're plugging in actual numbers, okay? I wanna show you how to use this. It's not just about giving you the freebie and saying, here, go figure it out. No, I'm popping back live all throughout the week, showing you how to use the tools. So check it out. What's up, what's up? Look at that, Friendly Flipper Academy in the house. Of course they are, that's right, they better be. We got, by the way, new account, Friendly Flipper Academy. Follow that account too for content just related directly to accelerating the path to wealth, all right? By the way, shout out to Realty 411 magazine. Grab your copy of this sweet cover edition. Boom, swing by the office, get yours. I'll be glad to autograph it for you. Boom, flip calculator. All right, here we go. So we're plugging in some numbers. Can I see all who is on here? Yes and no, yes and no. All right, so check it out. Download your flip calculator. What do? Open it up in Excel. Real easy, real simple, right? Now, let's start with plugging in some numbers, okay? ARV, that's your after repair value. You gotta figure that out first. So what's the next step here? I'm gonna be helping you break through the barriers, right? Because it's a calculator, it makes it simple, but you still gotta have some information. And in real estate, numbers are everything. You live by the numbers, you die by the numbers. So accurate numbers is what's going to allow you to not only reduce risk, but ensure you've got a profit margin that's going to be a handsome reward at the end of the day. And also, just in case things don't go your way, you're not gonna end up in a situation where you end up losing your behind. So let's pick it up from here. After repair value, you need to know what this is off the bat. So don't go any further if you don't have a solid after repair value. You need to know this. How do you get this? Well, here's what I'm talking about, steps, right? You have to know how to pull comps. So pulling comparable sales. If you need help with that, then that's the step you work on. That's what you figure out. Don't go any further. You don't know your market well enough, or you don't know the game well enough yet if you don't know how to pull, if you don't know what pulling ARV means. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna help you break it down. All you gotta do is look up recent sales. You wanna find out what has sold recently in that neighborhood. Closer the better. If it's a quarter mile away, ideal. Less than a half a mile is what you're looking for. You want like for like, right? We want the after repair value. In other words, we wanna see what is that home's maximum potential in our current market. How do we get an idea for that? Well, let's ask the question and answer the question, who dictates prices? Buyers, right? So you can ask whatever you want for the price of the property, but is someone going to pay that, or are they not going to pay that? That's ultimately what it comes down to. So if you have a house for sale and it's not moving, it's either not being seen by enough buyers or it's priced too high. What's up? We got Sam in the house. So check it out. We need to know after repair value. because we can't make that number higher than it will be. The market dictates what that is. So we don't have a chance, if we pay too high, to change what the after repair value is unless we add additional square footage, really. There's not really a simple way to do that. So we can't mess this up. Now, don't be scared. It's not hard. It just takes some practice and getting used to looking at properties, comparing what do things sell for. Look, you should be able to tell and get a general idea what things sell for per square foot in your area, and what things cost from an investor standpoint, and what things are costing from a retail standpoint. So when you take a look at comps, you'll see properties that are in great condition. Those are your after repair value comparables, right? Those have been repaired, they've been fixed up. You're not going to get more value out of a property in that neighborhood because they've already done everything to it. So that sets the high mark and shows you what the potential is. Now, as time goes on, that can change, right? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? It depends, right? The market's going to cycle, but you can bet that within a few months' time, a window of time, when you're going in, you're making your purchase, doing your renovations, and putting the property back on the market, you're betting that the market itself isn't going to go drastically lower, or probably not likely to go drastically higher either, right? Because you're in and out quickly, so you're mitigating risk. Now, the longer you're holding on to that property, now you're going to have to encounter the different fluctuations within the market potentially. You know, it's still a slower moving market compared to the stock market or other things, right? But it's still a cyclical market. So you always want to have that always just urgency. Every single day costs you. Every single day as a flipper costs you money. So, because you're holding on to that property and you're not getting paid until the end. Now, you can make money quicker than 4 to 6 months if you're wholesaling and doing assignments, and I'm a big fan of those. But just knowing when you're fixing and flipping, you've got to be taking that into account. Every single day that you're not selling it, it's costing you more. So not only are you not selling it, but your profit is going down, because if you sold it yesterday, there was more meat on the bone because you had to pay a mortgage payment for another day. So just taking that into account and building in enough profit ahead of time. If you're just joining in, we're talking about the Flip Profit Calculator and how you can get this free. This week, it's the giveaway. The Black Friday event all month long is happening at Friendly Flipper Academy. I'm giving away massive value, giving you tools, but also free coaching, free lessons on how to use those tools. And it's all here. It's all here. Friendly Flipper Academy. All you got to do. What's up, Robert? Good to see you. Robert on the Facebook. Good to see you, man. Hey, if you're on Facebook, jump over to the Instagram for a better view of this at The Friendly Flipper. And you can actually get a better view because we got a better positioned camera on that one if you're on the Facebook. But if you're on the Facebook, that's cool too, because we got multiple platforms. What's up, Jesus? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What's up, Jacob? So we're talking about calculating your offer, right? The free Flip Profit Calculator. We got giving it away this week because it's Black Friday month, and I'm giving massive value this year. Massive. Just coming on here because I've got tools and things that I know are helpful and beneficial to people starting in their journey, or even just developing their journey, getting stronger with their skill set and their game. And I want to be able to give you things that can help you along your path too. So boom, check it out. If you want this offer calculator, drop a 1 in the chat. Just drop a 1 in the chat. No matter what platform you're on, drop a 1. Drop a 1 in the chat. We'll send you the link so you can get yours. It's absolutely free. You just got to drop your name and email. And on top of that, you're going to get notified when I drop Black Friday specials, and you're going to be notified first come first served, because some of these deals I can't unfortunately deliver to everybody, because there's an exclusive offering that, hey, I only have the capacity to offer to about 5% of my audience. I mean, think about it. It's over 75,000 people. If 5% all raise their hand at once across these platforms, we'd have to hire more people instantly. And hey, not that I wouldn't make that happen, but got to be realistic. So anyway, first come, first serve on the Black Friday offers, and you're going to get a notification ahead of time knowing that you have already registered because you got hooked up ahead of time because you took advantage of one of the freebies. I mean, does it get any better than that? Does it get any sweeter, any juicier than that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Talking about after repair value, okay? So you got to have an accurate after repair value. We want to eliminate variables, all right? So thinking about things that can go wrong. If the more you can control in the environment with the project, with the process, the more you have fail safes and backup plans and contingencies, the more you mitigate your risk, okay? So tying in with numbers, the after repair value, we can't know exactly what it's going to sell for. We're not that good that we can predict it exactly. We don't know the future, but we can get really close. And the point is to get really close with that. Repairs, same thing here. We want to get really close, because if you're wrong with your repairs, if you end up spending another $20,000 on top of what you thought you would spend, now that's coming out of your pocket. That's not good. We're not in the business to lose money. Number one rule, we're in business to make money. We don't do bad deals. So we want to mitigate these things, but how do you do that? Through information, through gaining info. That's what's going to, these numbers are not, these numbers, they are out there, right? They exist. They're not impossible to find. It's a matter of coming up with what they are through the information gathering process. So what am I talking about? Gathering comparables. Connect with a good real estate agent. Connect with a great real estate agent in your market, because they are out there and they're willing to help you. Look, the market's tough right now for agents, okay? So recognize that the hustlers out there, the ones that want to stay in real estate and want to continue and want to grow, like there's plenty of great agents out there that are willing to help you, but you got to talk to them, you got to interview, and you can create an awesome collaboration and partnership with agents in your area, and they're going to bring a ton of value to your business. Look, they're your boots on the ground. They know the neighborhood. So start there. Start in your backyard. Start with the area that you're prospecting in. They'll be able to bring a ton of value. And you're going to want to, and look, here's a couple of tips real quick too. Have them start looking for potential flips for you. Have them start sending them to you. And then let them know also, you're going to be submitting your offer through them, of course, but then also after you go and renovate the property, you'll list the property with them as well. So they have a potential not only to find you a property and earn a commission that way, but when they go to sell the property, they can earn a commission by representing you on the sale, but they also have the opportunity to bring a buyer, because they're going to be in the know ahead of time, knowing that you have a renovation on this property in progress, and they're going to have a sneak peek, basically a heads up over all the other agents as to what's coming soon, and they can even bring a buyer and make a third commission really on just one house working with you. So if you present it in a way that makes sense for everybody and it creates a win-win-win, then you're going to have agents on your side, on your team, looking for those deals for you and helping you move your business along. So what's up? What's up? Drop a 1. Giving away the flip calculator, okay? It's a free gift. Drop a 1. All you got to do is send your, drop a 1 and we'll connect with you. But basically it's just name and email. How else would I get it to you, right? So we want to eliminate risk, your after repair value. Connect with a good agent. We have courses on how to run comps. I coach on that, on how to do that and how to pinpoint the differences, because really it's not just the average of what's around. You're really looking at one property and another property and comparing characteristics and attributes of those properties, and basically looking at, okay, what makes this property superior or inferior from this perspective? What makes this property superior or inferior from this perspective? And taking the different items into account and coming up with a realistic value of what someone's actually going to pay or likely to pay for that property based on real life. You know what I mean? You can spit out any Zillow estimate or any like Redfin thing or all these like algorithm type stuff, like that's fine, but it's not an actual human looking at, okay, this property's better because of this one's not quite as good because of this is why this would be worth a little bit more, this is why this would be worth a little bit less. Like that human element, the art, the ability to compare properties and to comp properties, it is a skill set anyone can learn, but it's not a skill set AI has mastered yet by any means. So connect with a great agent. They'll be able to help you along. What's up, Ivan? Good to see you, man. Good to see you in the house. What's up, TDC Properties Los Angeles? What's up, Maya? Good to see you. Hey, so we're giving away the Flip Profit Calculator because it's Black Friday month and I'm giving away massive value. But not only are we giving away the Flip Profit Calculator, I'm showing you how to use it. It's coming jam-packed. So you're gonna wanna turn on notifications. Turn on your IG notifications, Facebook notifications for when I go live, because I guarantee this month when I'm going live, I'm bringing value. I'm either bringing you a free tool, free gift, or I'm showing you how to use it, or some kind of combination of the both. So what's up? What's up, Robert? So great to see you. All right, so we're talking about eliminating variables, eliminating risk, reducing it as much as possible. So Comparables, right? The sooner you're in and out of the property, the more likely you're going to get a comparable, an accurate comparable, right? Because the market doesn't stay the same forever. We've seen how interest rates have affected buyers' ability to purchase and their purchasing power in just this last year, and how much that's changed and really cooled down the buying activity that we saw. So you want to be in and out quick, right? And you want your numbers to be accurate, and the more accurate they are, the better. So we've talked about, I've just unlocked for you, giving you the key to unlock accurate comps, right? Connect with agents. You heard the pitch, it's in there, that's the idea. Put it in your own words, and you'll talk to enough agents and you'll find agents that will work with you and help you with those comps, with those comparables. Boom, okay, so we've figured that out. Boom, we can check that off. That's how, if we're stuck there, that's the key. Next, repairs. Okay, gonna give you some tips on how to make it happen with the repairs. Again, if you want a copy, if you haven't got your flip calculator yet, drop a 1. Eileen in Real Estate will hook you up with the link, and you'll be able to actually get that going right now, even live on the call. Also, if you have a deal, you want me to run some numbers, we'll plug in numbers. I will tell you what I would pay for a deal, and I will say deal or no deal, or where you need to be for it to be a deal. What's up, Facebook? Good to see you. Hey, if you're on Facebook, jump over to the Instagram if you want a better view of this. We got a few different cameras rolling and a few different lights and stuff, so try to get the best angle we could for everyone, but it looks like Instagram's got a heads up there just from the way that one's positioned. It's at The Friendly Flipper on Instagram, and turn on notifications too, because then you're gonna get notified when I go live. Free coaching all month, giveaways, making it happen. So now we're talking about repairs, okay? So how do you get an accurate number on the repair estimate? Great question. Here's the answer. 2 words, or 1 number and 1 word. 5 bids. You get 5 bids. So whether it's a subcontracting job, as an example, doing your HVAC system, redoing your furnace, getting 5 different bids is going to show you what that should realistically cost. You're getting a market average. You're doing research in the process. That way, if you have no idea what this should cost you, call in 5 experts, get 5 different bids. Now you're gonna have some idea of what's the ballpark price range to get a new HVAC system. Boom, that's how you do it. If you're gonna get your car detailed, boom, get 5 bids. If you're gonna have your roof replaced, get 5 bids. If you're gonna get your nails done, I don't know, get 5 bids. Whatever it is. Like, if you wanna know market average price about anything, get more educated in the market, get 5 bids. And you're gonna see who's high, who's low, who's in the middle, but there's so much more than just the number. You want to be there. You want to interview the contractor. You want to see, you're going to learn, different contractors have different styles, different ways of walking you through their job, bidding a job, giving you an estimate. You're going to learn by just being there, picking up what they're talking about. They're going to be giving you different options. You might get different options. You might get different choices from different contractors. And that's how you're going to also gain information. So there's so much just by this 2-word solution, 5 bids, that you unlock by doing that, by being there, by showing up, by taking notes. You're gonna learn a ton. And that's what, hey, if you're not in this business and you're not open to learning, that, I mean, if you're in this business and not open to learning, you're not gonna get far. It's all about constantly learning, being a lifetime student and evolving. What's up? Good to see ya all in the house. We're giving away the Friendly Flip Profit Calculator today because it's Friendly Black Friday November, okay? What's up? Hi, Joe in the house. Brent, what's happening? What's going on? Daniel, what's going on? Checo, my bad. What's up, Madi? What's up, Alex? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Hey, drop a 1 in the chat if you want a copy of this, and I'll hook you up. So 5 bid, that's how you get your repair number. So how does this work? Okay, if you're getting a bid for the entire job, we're talking about from the roof to the painting on the walls to getting flooring installed to new cabinets, countertops, new doors, trims, windows, the whole 9 yards, right? Then you're getting 5 bids on the whole job, contractor by contractor, general contractor. Now, if you're getting bids on just replacing the tile in the bathroom, then you're just getting bids on the tile in the bathroom. What do I recommend? Depends. I have to know more about your situation. Sometimes it's better to hire a general. Sometimes it's better to work with a project manager and hire subs directly. So it just depends. I favor the option of right now, we have a great project manager in-house. In fact, my partner is the project manager. So that's the structure that we've got. And we hire a lot of, you could say, foremen who run the job, who have small crews, but then also work directly with a lot of subcontractors. But it just depends on your situation and what your style is, but either way can go. But the main thing, the takeaway, is get bids, get multiple bids. Now you've become knowledgeable about something that you weren't necessarily knowledgeable about before, just through making some phone calls. You've learned about the market by connecting with agents. You've learned about the repairs and not only the cost, but actually like you've become more knowledgeable about what's got to go into it just by being there, just by having the interaction. But really it's just you making phone calls, putting pieces together, taking the next step. So if we can narrow down what the after repair value is, we have a pretty good idea of what the potential worth is, and it's not inflated. If we have a pretty solid idea of what the repairs are, then the likelihood of going over budget is much less. Not eliminated, but it's much less, right? How can we eliminate that further or reduce our risk further? You can get an inspection. You can get a professional inspection done on your flip. That's right. We know it needs a ton of work, but this is gonna make sure you don't overlook something. What's up, Carlos? Good to see you, man. Yo, drop a one, and we'll send you the link. You get the offer calculator just because it's Black Friday and it's November and I'm just giving stuff away all month. Value, massive value. What's up, nutrition? Nutrition for you, what's happening? So here's a sneak peek at the calculator. This is what it actually looks like. We're talking about eliminating risk, because what you want to do in this game is maintain the upside, but reduce that downside potential to that's it. That's the beauty of real estate. Okay, so that's how you get your ARV, connecting with agents. That's how you get your repair number, getting 5 bids. Boom, getting inspections, information, line item stuff. You can always break down, if you can break something into a greater level of detail, then do that. And it'll give you more confidence in what you're looking at and what you're doing. Like if you're unsure or you feel uncertain, see if you can drill down another level, and then from there, and to the level of where you're line iteming stuff, because everything has an answer, everything has a cost, everything has, there's a way you can ultimately drill down to, all the parts that make up whatever it is, the replacement of the bathroom, the entire house, everything. And it doesn't, in that way, it's not scary. It's like you break it down and it's just, oh, okay, this is this and that adds up to that and this goes to there and then boom, and there you are. Okay, so now it's about to get juicy, all right? But you really need to be able to know how to do those two things, because everything else, this is like the foundation. Even though it's on the top, the success or failure of your project is dependent upon those. It's really on the back of those items there. Because you gotta know what you can sell it for, and you gotta know what you can put into it, because those things are gonna tell you, okay, what you can pay. But we've got other costs to consider here. So what you gotta do, plug these numbers in. So we're gonna plug some numbers in right now. So we're gonna run some numbers on, let's see, we'll go with a deal that we did not too long ago in San Leandro, California, where we paid, so the ARV on this deal was $750,000, or so we thought. Market was hotter than we thought there. But we were conservative with $750,000, and then it needed approximately $85,000 in repairs. So we'll plug that in. So we got our number from our agent, we got our number from our contractor, right? So now this next portion, it says closing costs, okay? Now when you're in real estate as a seller, you're paying the commission for the selling of the property, and you're paying for the seller and you're paying for the buyer. Now there was just a recent, very recent, this last week, court decision, right? Where that may change, but for the time being and for however it's always ever been, we're paying the commission on our side, right? So we're taking that into account. As a seller, we're paying the commission, and it's typically 6% or 5% in higher end markets where the values are higher, but you want to budget for that accordingly. So whatever it is, and then add 2% points on here for closing costs and just additional incidentals that may come up. You may offer a concession as a seller. You may help with a credit so the buyer can buy down their interest rate. You may have to end up doing an additional repair. You don't know. So we'll say, so we're in California, this is a higher value. You could say 5% is our commission, plus we're gonna add 2 percentage points to account for closing costs and incidentals, right? So even though it just says closing costs, this part, that's where we're accounting for commission. And it's super important to make sure you take that into account, because that is a sizable chunk. It's typically about 20% of your profit when you go to list a property. So that's where it may even make sense for you to get your license if you want to and list your own homes, because hey, there's potential to make more money there. But that's another story. Bam, back here. So let's adjust this to 7 total. We're saying 5 plus 2. If you were in a market where 6 is the standard commission, then you would go 6 plus 2. Now, the next step here, okay? Desired annual profit. By the way, if you want this calculator, drop a 1. Drop a 1 in the chat right now. Eileen will hook you up with the link and you'll be able to download it today. You'll be running numbers just like this. Okay, so desired annual profit. This one could be a little confusing, so I like to clarify it. But think about this. When you're buying properties, you're using OPM, ideally. You're using other people's money to do this. What should you be paying them on their money? Well, I mean, if it was free, that'd be great. But what's a reasonable interest rate? Anywhere between 8% to 10% to 12%. Pretty reasonable for what we're doing, for the process of going in, renovating a home and selling it. If that was a long-term loan, those rates would be pretty high. But we're talking about 1 year, ideally 6 months. I mean, you should be in and out of a flip within 120 days, 120 days to 180 days, 4 to 6 months, you're in and out. The loans are usually for 12 months and can go up to 24, but we're talking about short term, right? These are interest only, so you don't want to be tied up more than a year, for sure. Now, if you are paying 12% on someone's money, on OPM, right, to use to access capital, how many times can you flip that money in 1 year? That's the question. If you can do it 3 times and do a flip every 4 months, then that's where this should be set to 4 right here. If you can do it 2 times, once every 6 months, this should be set to 6 right here. Why? Because our desired annual profit, if we're paying 12% on this money, we have to make more than 12%. If our return is only 12%, then we're going to be breaking even. We're going to be working for free. If we're able to use that money and create a return, an annual return, and use that money 3 times in a year, we're at a 13% profit. We're hitting 40% annually. I know it's a lot of numbers right there, but basically, if we're able to think of our flip operation as a machine, right? We're putting money in at 12%, but we're generating 40% annualized. If you flip it in 4 months. What happens if you flip it in 6 months? If it takes you 6 months to complete, to make the same profit, you're going to have to make a lower offer, like to maintain that same profit. So let's give you a real life example, or continue, I should say, with our real life example. 750 ARV, we know it's gonna cost 85 in repairs. We know it's gonna take about 4 months to complete. And so what we wanna do is plug in the numbers accordingly. But what I'm gonna do is refresh because I'm not seeing my offer number changing, and that is critical that adjusts. So I'm gonna reopen that up. I'm like, hey, what's going on? So drop a 1 to get your free copy. If you haven't got it yet, we're giving it away all month long because it's Black Friday month and I wanted to make massive waves in the industry and give you an offer so you can make an offer, right? For profit, a profit offer. So once you start looking at your real estate business from an ROI perspective, you're gonna think differently, okay? Because all we're trying to do is use our real estate machine to create a return. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the prettiest house after it's flipped. It just has to be a marketable product. So what I mean is you don't necessarily have to make it align with the after repair values of the homes in the neighborhood if you don't do all those repairs. But if you're able to acquire a property or put something under contract and then put it back on the market at a good value, considering the as is, or maybe just slightly freshened up condition, you can make just as much nearly, or a decent amount without having to do all the work that would be involved in an entire scope of work, full renovation type deal. So if you pay more close attention to the numbers and kind of back away from the HGTV, like glamour of like, ooh, before and after and transformation, that's all great and beautiful and it's awesome and I love doing those flips, but you can make money with homes that are in bad condition. You can make money with homes that are in, it's called wholesaling, right? You're hooking up the market, you buy low, sell low, just for a little bit more. You don't have to necessarily buy low and sell high. There's all different ways you can play the game to make it work. So let's try this again here. All right, cool. So the calculator is back in action. I don't know why it froze up, but anyway, let's put in our 750. Probably gonna have to make this. Let me zoom in a little bit here. This is real life live, so sometimes things act up. what can I say? But hey, that's tier 1 troubleshooting. Shut it down and turn it back on and see if it works. So 750, that's our after repair value. 85,000 in repairs. Okay, see this number is actively changing as we're manipulating these. And the great thing about this calculator is, like, it will spit out numbers, but it's really cool to be able to manipulate these numbers and figure out, it gives you a better in-depth understanding of like what's driving the profit and where the money is going as far as, what costs come into play. Okay, so 85, we're gonna bump this up to 7. You see, this is adjusting every single time. We're gonna keep our desired annual profit there, and 4 months to complete. Perfect, okay? There we go. So that tells us, okay, so if our after repair value is 750,000, our repairs are going to be 85,000. We're paying a 5% commission plus 1% for closing costs and another 1% just in case of, who knows what might happen. Our desired annual profit's 40, right? Because we're looking at this from a ROI perspective, from a money creating machine. Our business is a money creator, right? And our goal is that its output is 40%, because that's how we can justify paying 12%, because now there's a spread and that's what we keep. That's what we make up in between. But remember, we got to turn these deals, otherwise that eats away at that. So the velocity of money, how often you're exchanging and recycling this money dictates what your return will be. If you're only doing one deal per year with that 12% money, you can't make just 12% on the deal. You can't make 30% profit on the house, or you'll end up with just 1%. Okay, so here we are. Boom, 4 months, that's our ideal, in and out, 120 days. When your flip operation is running correctly, this is entirely possible and shouldn't be, this is what you should be hitting. This is the benchmark, 120 days or less, 120 days or less, 120 days or less. So with that, we got to turn 13% 3 times a year, every 4 months to make 40, right? So follow along, you see that? Boom. That means at 13%, we're going to net about 82 G's. 82 grand, it's 13% of the ARV. That's what it is right there. So here's the range, 10% to 15%. If you're anywhere in there, you've got a flip on your hands. Obviously, the higher the better. And as you get close to 10, it can get skinny, just depends on the deal. That's not the only lens that you want to look through when you're comping property and coming up with your offer, but it's a helpful, quick and dirty way. Just 10%, and then the easiest way is just what's ARV time, and then what's 10%, and then add half of that, and then you're at 15, and then you got your window. And that's just like quick mental way to get there. But bam, so 13%, that's solid. That's a solid deal. If we can get 12, 13%, turning those 3 times a year, that's good stuff. 82 G's, solid, right? Where it says closing costs here, that's just to give you an idea. You might save a little bit on that, but you're paying, keep in mind, you're paying real estate agents, you're paying for closing costs. You're paying on the buying side. You're paying for all in general, we're paying for all the fees, everything to make it super easy for the seller, right? So those things do add up. Something this is not taking into account. Anybody know? What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, man. What is this not taking into account? The cost of capital, the cost of private money. So this is assuming that you're paying for this out of pocket. You're not gonna have to, whatever the loan is on this property, you're paying this offer plus the repairs, right? So it's assuming that there's not going to be any costs for that. So if there is a cost for that, which there is, it's going to come out of your profit. So keep in mind, your mortgage payments, your interest-only mortgage payments on this property at 500 grand are going to be close to 5,000 bucks a month. So if you hold it for 6 months, 5 times 6, that's 30. Now you're making, not including the cost of to acquire that capital, the points you're paying, the fees on the loan, that's about 15. So take that away from there, 30 and 15, 45, eats away at that. So this says we can pay 530. We offered less though, because we're taking that into consideration. We paid 510 for the property. We paid 510, but you got to take into consideration the cost of capital there. So we ended up paying 510, and we got lucky because you can go conservative and it'll never hurt you, other than you might not get as many offers accepted. But if better safe than sorry kind of thing, better to be, you prevent a loss and open yourself up to the possibility of a massive gain, that's how I like to play this game of real estate, because one bad deal can cost you hundreds of thousands, literally, if you mess up. We have one right now that we're finally selling that's been a nightmare on our books for like 2 years, over 2 years, 900 and something days. It's on my social media. It's no secret. It's a beautiful home, but we went through the ringer on that one. But someone's gonna get a really nice home. But unfortunately, we had to put a lot more into that than we anticipated. But we learned a ton, and there's things that you can do to help prevent that going forward. And check out, I may have a book on this one even coming up, because it's how not to flip a house. But anyway, that's one of over 100 deals. So you take the good with the bad. But my goal is that if I can share something that helps you avoid a situation, then that's always, what I'm here to do. So boom, we ended up paying $510 for this, and we're playing conservative, right? And we got rewarded. We actually got an offer for $800,000 on this property. So we knew it was gonna be a decent deal, but it ended up being a great deal for us. We could have taken less. Now, one thing about this calculator is as you increase the ARV, it's going to increase your offer. So see how I plugged in 800 here? It still kept my profit. My profit didn't increase a whole lot here. It went to 87 from 82, because it's saying, okay, well, your target is 13%. Because you're trying to make this much annually. So we're gonna allow you to pay more. So where did that money go? It went to the seller. So when you're doing the math, we'll leave this at what the ARV is, but just add in the difference that we got on the higher offer. So 82, but then add 50 to that, so 132. Minus our costs, 45. The costs are real. So if you can get 5%, 6% interest, private capital, all the better. But this is in a worst case scenario if, it takes money to make money, right? But hard money, it's easy to get. And contrary to the name, it's easy to get. They'll finance your deals. They make a great share, and it's fair, right? Because I'm willing to pay it all day long because we're making money on that money. But here's the thing, 82 plus 50, 130, we still cleared 90 grand on this deal. Solid deal. And that's how we use the flip calculator. So that's an example, a real life example of one. That property is in San Leandro, California. What's up, Antone? What's happening, Nico? What's up, Rusan? What's happening? If you're just tuning in, we're giving away the flip calculator. This right here, it's the flip profit calculator. It's free because it's Black Friday month, and I'm just giving away the tools I got to be able to help you on your journey, on your path. Drop a 1 in the chat. If you got any real estate questions, this is a free coaching session, free exclusive. If you're a follower, if you're in my audience, if we're connected, then you're getting access to these. I highly recommend turning on notifications, because when I go live, I'm gonna be bringing tools like this, tips, value, things that you can apply to your journey right now. And don't forget to check it out on all platforms. Boom! Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn. What's happening? We got Tame Diesel in the house, Solomon B in the house. What's going on, folks? What's happening? So we're out here showing you the flip profit calculator. We're giving it away this week because it's Black Friday. We're celebrating all month by giving away massive value. Every single week, I'm giving away a free tool, a free gift. This week, it's the Flip Profit Calculator. Plus, when you sign up to get this, all you gotta do is drop your name and your email, and then you're gonna get notified. It's actually gonna put your name on the VIP list, so when the Black Friday offer launches on Black Friday at 12 a.m., you'll be notified. First come, first serve, so you can take advantage of some of the exclusive offers that we have that aren't unfortunately going to be able to be given to everybody, because hey, on some of the programs that we have launching for this Black Friday, we have limited seating. I mean, the capacity in this building can only hold so many people, and we've got some awesome events coming up, some awesome live stuff, the trainings. We're pulling out all the stops. As you can see, what we do on this, we give you the tool, and then we're pulling out the stops. Boom, you know how to find the ARV. Boom, you know how to get the repairs. Boom, I told you what closing costs are, right? Or how to find them in your area if you need them. An explanation of how we make capital on other people's capital, and bam, now you have confidence in your number when you go and write that offer up. Right? What do you need? What can I get you? What's up? We got MMA Fit in the house. We got Ferris Griffin in the house. We got Escott Walls in the house. What's up, people? Happy Friday. Who's excited for the weekend? What y'all got going on? Making some offers? playing around with different camera angles and setups, and here we are. We got a sweet setup. I think we actually found 2 new sweet setups today. Pretty cool, because we want to be able to deliver the best value. We're looking for a cool setup where I can interact and demonstrate things because, hey, some of you know this, but some of you don't. But Friendly Flipper Academy is virtual and interactive. And it's built on the top platform for virtual trainings, Lightspeed VT. And this is the same platform that Tony Robbins is on. You think I would do you guys any less than that? Come on now. We're talking the best of the best here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like too. All right, so head over to friendlyflipperacademy.com and click on student login. And what do you see? Oh, you're greeted by the most just beautiful logo. First off, same one on the calculator. By the way, if you want the calculator, drop a 1 in the chat right now, we'll hook you up. But a digital platform was important to me because you can take it with you on the go. We're in a digital world, right? Oh, we're gonna adjust this screen a little too. I'm a fan of big screens. It's like my desk, but it's a digital desk. About that life. By the way, if you're not working on a double monitor, I guarantee you can increase productivity with a double monitor. Just random thought there. So check it out. You jump into Friendly Flipper Academy. This is the training center. We got all the lessons in one convenient location where you can go in, grab the knowledge you need, distill down to the need to knows, not all the extra fluff. Plus, we've got bonus material in there. What's up? We got Shuda in the house. We got Manuel Lopez in the house. Saeed, what's going on, everybody? This is Friendly Flipper Academy. This is Friendly Flipper Academy right here. So we've got all our lessons stacked up, right? And I get it. Not, reading is cool, but sometimes we're on the go, right? We're in the car and visuals help, right? And the more you can get a concept delivered, right? Okay, what is learning? What is it? Well, one definition or one way I define it is it's the transfer of knowledge, right? It's the transfer of information. So what's the vehicle? Well, if you're just reading it, that's one method, right? But if you're watching a video, that's a different method. And we all learn through different methods, right? But I don't know when the last time someone actually questioned like how effective are the methods that we learn and absorb information, through. So that's why I was a huge fan of doing something virtual like this platform, because it combines the audio, the visual, the interactivity, like everything that makes things engaging on social media to watch and just entertainment in life. It's woven throughout Friendly Flipper Academy, so that way it's like you absorb it, you retain more of it. There's some stats on like, if you read something, you retain like 15%, if you talk about it, you retain like 30%. If you teach it, you retain like 70, like that's real, right? So the idea is you can manipulate how effective the learning process is by the means of learning. So that's why I was a super fan of like making something, not only just like me talking on a video, but the stuff's interactive. You log in, what am I gonna ask you? I'm gonna be asking you, what do you have more of? More time or more money? Because that's gonna dictate the path that the learning is gonna go down. You need one or the other, can't say neither. What if I got neither? Jeremy, what if I got neither? What am I gonna do?
Come on, man. You'll only have time in life for the things you make time for. You've gotta make some time or use your money to buy someone else's time if you're gonna make it in this business. Fortunately for you, I'm gonna show you how to find leads both using free marketing methods and paid marketing methods so that you can get on your way to finding your first deal. Okay, in the next couple chapters, we're going to look at several different no-cost and low-cost marketing methods that you can use to get your business started. I don't have a quiz for you at this time. Just meet me in the next chapter and we'll dive in.
Who is this guy? So check it out. We've got quizzes in there because we want you to know the need to knows. So it's important that you're taking away what the main concept is. But again, I'm not here to waste anybody's time. We're on the go, so that's why it's distilled down to just the good stuff. What's going on? Iggy in the house. What's up? Check it out. We're checking out Friendly Flipper Academy. This is my virtual learning platform. Part of how I support you in getting your first deal in the next 90 days. We're talking $10,000 to $20,000 assignment fees, completely doable anywhere in the US. It's pretty cool. We're just giving away the Flip calculator this week too because it's Black Friday this month and we're giving back the good stuff. But here's where you see it all. You get the Driving for Dollars guide, you get how I'm writing classified ads, how to contact real estate agents. I mean, if you were on the call earlier on this live, you saw how we talk to interact with real estate agents and get them on our team and working with us. because there is an abundance of deals out there. There's people that are hungry. It's just a matter of connecting with the right people who all are on the same path, and you can flow that energy in the same direction and you can make great things happen. But check this out. So you're at Friendly Flipper Academy. This is where I'm teaching you all the steps A to Z so you can flip your first house, wholesale your first house, or even scale your business. We're doing over 20 deals at a time right now. It's a revolving door of deals around here, but it all started with one. It all started with one. By the way, I want to show you this too, the resource vault. Here's where you're going to spend a lot of time because you're going to be writing a lot of contracts. Actually, you just got to go in there and download it once, but boom, we have our contracts, agreements in there where, you know, you got your purchase agreement, just like that. You can download it, you can fill it in, literally print this out, put it on your clipboard, take it to the seller's house, and you can be signing a contract this weekend. This weekend. Of course, we have the templates for purchase and sale agreements, assignment agreements. Look, you need 2 pieces of paper. If you want to wholesale, I get this question a lot. What paperwork do I need to wholesale? You need 2. You need a purchase agreement. You need 3 things, a PSA and an AA. And this is not an Alcoholics Anonymous public service announcement. This is a purchase and sale agreement and an assignment agreement. Those 2 things, these 2 documents, is all you need to wholesale, right? Because on the purchase agreement, you're getting the property at $90,000. On the assignment agreement, you're selling it for $100,000. That's your end price, and you're making 10 in between. That's the quickest explanation I've ever done of a wholesale that I think makes the most sense in one viewing. Just like that, 10 seconds. That's what happens. We put the property under contract. The paperwork you need's right there. Are there more moving parts? Are you gonna have questions? Yeah, of course. But don't worry, you don't need to know all the answers to get started. You gotta start figuring them out as you go. Just take the step that's right in front of you. Keep on keeping on. The answers are there. I'll give you the answers. I'll help you. There's plenty of resources. There's thousands of other investors that have been there. I'm just one, and I just happen to be friendly and here to hook you up with cool stuff for the month of November and beyond. So if you haven't gotten your copy of the free flip calculator, drop a 1. Drop a 1. We'll send you the link. That's it. No strings attached. Free flip calculator. That's the giveaway for this week. And turn on notifications on the live because I'm going live. I'm showing you how to use the tools. I'm showing you where to find the resources that you need. Call scripts. Look, if you weren't sure what to say when you got on the phone, no worries. Got you covered. Got a call script for you. You literally have everything here, right? You could be driving for dollars with the Driving for Dollars guide tomorrow. It's a little dark right now, unless you got night vision, but you might get the cops called on you. Probably want to wait till tomorrow. Study up tonight, but then go driving for dollars. Then take that list, go to Batch Skip Tracing or any other skip tracer, get the phone number, and then get a Google Voice number, and you got a business phone, and bam, yo, you got a script right here. It's all there, everything you need. What's happening? We got my friends in the house. What's happening, guys? Boom. Everything you need in one spot, one place. Friendly Flipper Academy. So I know some of you know me, some of you are brand new, probably just first time tuning in or just starting to get to know what I do. Follow along. Check out all the resources in the link tree in my bio on Instagram. That's how you can link to the free giveaway of the week. So you're gonna wanna follow me on Instagram at The Friendly Flipper because the free item of the week that I'm giving away every single week is linked in there. So even if you need to go back to last week or something and get whatever last week's was, you'll still be able to get that, but you got to get it through the Instagram link. And you can follow me all over social media at The Friendly Flipper. I'm bringing massive content, massive value. I'm telling you, this month, we got feral photos in the house. What's up? Hey, drop a question. You got real estate questions. I'm here to answer those. This is real life, live, free coaching, free game, and I hold nothing back. If you're in my private coaching session that people pay over $300 for, I'm gonna give you the same answer that I'm gonna give you right now on Instagram for free. Why? Because I want you to be successful. I wanna give you whatever I can to help you on your journey. So I'm not holding back. I'm giving back some time because, hey, I think we all here and there need a little boost up, and I love doing stuff like this. It challenges me too. It gets me out of my comfort zone, keeps me on my game, right? What's happening, folks? Drop a 1. I'm giving away the flip calculator that we just had up behind me because I know coming up with an offer can be one of the most difficult things, or where people get stuck, I should say. It's really not that difficult, but it is a point of where people often get stuck because there's some moving parts and you have to really know. I get it, because you don't want to move forward, especially with something as critical as a number, without confidence, right? So that's what this is designed to do, the flip calculator, myself, the coaching, the mentorship, to give you that underlying level of confidence, that safety net, you could say, as you're making your first tightrope walk across from the corporate world to freedom. So that way you're rest assured you're covered. What's up? Mike Fleet's in the house. Good to see you, man. What's up? Jake Sanchez in the house. Good to see you. So we're just talking about getting out there, taking massive action. Friendly Flipper Academy. Yo, this is the resource that you need. Everything in one spot, in one shop, where A to Z, we're talking about real estate. Let's pull that calculator back up. So here's the giveaway of the week. I'm giving stuff away every single week. Shoot, every single day this month. This week's giveaway is the Flip Profit Calculator, Friendly Flipper Academy exclusive, but giving that out because it's Black Friday month. I want to give back. I want to make sure people are equipped with the tools they need. First, I'm giving you the tools, then I'm going to teach you how to use them. And if you decide you want to sign up for one of my higher end programs later on, come the opportunity, come Black Friday with the exclusive offers, you'll know what's up. You'll know if it's the right move or not. But I do guarantee this, no one else is bringing so much free value this month. I guarantee it. No one else in the real estate industry is doing that. And if someone is, let me know, because I'm telling you, this is the pound for pound most value you will ever find for a Black Friday offer, just because, hey, we're celebrating, we're making it happen. Hamza in the house. What's up? What's happening? Drop a 1. If you want a copy of this, completely free. It's the giveaway this week, the Black Friday freebie. Drop a 1. We'll send it to you. Just drop a 1 in the chat. Yo, where's Facebook at? Where you at, Facebook? All right. How's it going? Jumping all around. Hey, so follow along. You get the best view over here on Instagram. And by the way, turn on notifications, because when I'm going live, you're going to want to get in on these free coachings. Look, I promise, if you follow along with these, this is like a mentorship in and of itself. Just tuning into this Black Friday celebration and like month-long event is like coaching in and of itself, because here's the deal. We're talking about how to construct your offer. Now, if you actually take advantage of this, you download that offer calculator, you're actually constructing an offer, you come back in the next day or so with some actual data, I made an offer, now I got something I can show you. We can go to the next step. And that's how everybody's gonna learn together too. So, I mean, taking advantage of this, if you just go along with this journey right now, during this Black Friday promo, you could be putting a property under contract before Black Friday. That's how much value is packed into this. I heard something very, very interesting recently too. The value that you get out of something isn't just on me. It's not just on the speaker. It's not just on the presenter. The value you get out of something is what you do with what information you're being given, and how you're taking that in, and what you're doing with it, and how you put it to work. So you literally can control how much value you get out of situations too. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. And that applies really well too to if you're at a job right now that you're not stoked with, or that you want to grow out of. Like, extract value from the experience as you go. I mean, you're learning things that you can take with you for the rest of your life, and you can take with you for future journeys. But if you go in like a zombie and you're just clocking in to clock out, you're not going to be getting as much out of the experience that you possibly can. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right. Yo, I'm going to do probably a couple last calls here. Drop a 1 if you want the flip calculator. Follow me on the Friendly Flipper. Follow Friendly Flipper Academy on Instagram too, because hey, we're going to be dropping just exclusive value on that account as well. That's a new account, so we're growing the following there, and all your support is appreciated. And you can find all the content all over the web. Massive value. Not to mention YouTube stuff too. But this month, I want to equip you guys with what you need to move forward, and what you need to have success on the next step of your journey. So tune into these. I'll keep bringing the heat. As long as people keep bringing the questions, I'll be there. I'll show up. I'll make it happen. So anyway, last call. What's up? I see people popping in and out constantly, so I keep it rolling. But we gave some massive value. Yo, if you're just tuning in, turn on the notification for the next one, because we gave away the offer calculator. We broke down one of our actual deals and how we came up with our offer, but also went step by step and dove into that. And this is where I know now someone who sees this can take that action and move forward and hopefully get a deal locked up. We're trying to get deals under contract. We're trying to move these deals. So if I can help in any way, let me know. Send me a DM. Last call right here. Last call. Drop a 1. Okay, now that as soon as I say that, then more people start showing up. It happens every time. Happens every time. But hey, that's why it's so important. Hey, this live is almost about to end. We're going on over an hour. This is my second live coaching today. And like I told you, bring in massive value. So turn on notifications so you'll know when the next one is, because I'm going to be bringing something even more every single week. Every single week, multiple lives to make it happen and bring you the value. So hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Stay safe, and I'm sure I'll see y'all real soon. So turn on notifications, and we'll catch you on the next live.